Jerry, put your phone down.
We up, baby.
It's live.
We live.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another Coffee and Cognac podcast. Facebook is good to have you out there. TikTok is good to have you guys back. YouTube, it's good to have you guys back.
It's good that everybody's back.
Paris, come do this for me.
It's good.
Duck down, duck down, duck down.
It's cool.
Do that for me.
It's cool.
How's it going, y'all? Hope you guys had a wonderful Sunday. We had a great Sunday, man. We had such a great show last night. We decided to do another show tonight, man. Like my brother always say, this is our show. We can do whatever we want.
We can do whatever we want,
You know, so we come live whenever we want to entertain you guys, educate you guys, have a little fun, man. That's all. You know, let's get it talking. Let's start the week off right. I got it right here. Is it going?
No, this still.
Show Nev. Hey, find out what I got to do for that. Let's start the week off right. Let's have a great week. You ready to jump into this, baby boy?
I'm ready to do this, man.
How you feeling, man?
I feel good. I have no complaints as usual. Again, nobody wants to hear my complaints. So why put it out there?
I got a question for you.
Good. Oh, how you feel?
I will come back. I want because it's about how you feel. All right.
Okay.
How you feel? Them women was fussing at you last night and attacked you after the show, man. You okay? You okay? Do we need to call somebody?
No. It was cool.
It was cool.
I got like 5 nasty text messages last night.
Yeah.
I got cursed out.
Yeah.
But I didn't respond to nothing.
All right.
Because what people didn't do, what the ladies didn't do, they didn't listen in its entirety.
Yeah.
They took bits and pieces and wanted to run on that.
Yeah.
Versus listening to the whole thing.
Gotcha.
I felt insulted, but again, I didn't respond.
I'm proud of you.
It was 5 of the sippers that text me on an individual level and cursed me out. Say we didn't care for tonight's show because y'all men are what they say? Biased.
Yeah.
Chauvinistic. And I said, well, you didn't listen. I'm just saying that to myself.
Yeah.
You didn't listen. So I thought it was so good. Let's do a part 2, man.
Got it.
How you feel, babe?
I feel good. I've been getting hit up all day, been answering questions. And I'm like you.
We good over there?
I'm like you. We can't always listen with our emotions. Sometimes we really do have to listen with our ears to hear.
Definition of a man.
You know, and not listen to respond.
Mm-hmm.
Because last night, many a times we gave women their props.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we was dropping some real jewels last night for the women to help them out, you know. And last night's show was about what women want.
It's cool. Leave it there so it don't mess up.
Yeah. It was about what women want. And it kind of got thrown sideways a little bit off track because of the questions that was coming at us.
Mm-hmm.
Last night's show really was just to get into the mind of women and from a man's perspective, give them some advice, you know. And when we started out with Eve and we stayed scripture, the emotions got a little crazy and Adam got involved when the show wasn't about that, you know? And so when we were saying women, it was just in general. It wasn't all women. It wasn't our audience. It wasn't our family, but people was taking it personal, like we was coming at them. So my response was, and I'm sorry, a hit dog gonna holler.
Each time.
You know, it's like when you're at church and the preacher's preaching and the preacher don't know your situation, but he say something that hit your situation, you feel it.
The preacher said one time to me, niggas come and get drunk, and I was lit.
Yeah, you know.
I see talking to me.
You almost feel like, why you doing that to me? Like, I don't even know who you are. Like, you know, so
the other niggas in there drunk too.
so definitely it wasn't nothing personal. It wasn't nothing, no attack on women.
Right.
Let me be the first and loudest to say this. I love women.
Shit.
You know,
absolutely. That's not even the question.
Other than my brothers, I prefer to be around women other than other dudes. I don't trust dudes. I've said this many a times.
I prefer to be around women before my brothers.
Well, I feel you, but you know, it's on different levels. You know what I'm saying?
I'm after something.
I got you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love women. You know, I was raised like I tell you about my mother. It was me, mommy, and Shanna literally all the time. Raised by my aunts. in the house with my female cousins, you know. Then I got married. I got 5 daughters. I love women, and I'm not going to let nobody just blatantly disrespect women.
Damn, you do
But
have 5 daughters.
I do, and a host of nieces.
I'm going on my knees,
you know,
pause and pray for you tonight. 5 daughters.
Please pray for me. You know, especially them 2 youngest ones.
Yeah, man.
Boy, they got the mouths
Yeah,
on.
man.
You know, but
yeah. Why is always the youngest ones?
Boy, because they spoiled brats. You know, you get most of your parenting out with the first ones, but when them last ones hit, we apologize for the technical difficulties tonight. Y'all know we're live, and I'm sorry it happens sometimes.
It does.
You know, we got the young producers in the house tonight. Sugar Mama, she's taking a break.
You may have to hold
it. Yeah, you may have to hold it. Sugar Mama's taking a break. So we got the young crew in here, young Paris, young PT, but these guys are going to do a great job. You know, we just got to encourage them, you know. And what's their ages? Paris, how old are you?
10.
Paris is 10. PT, how old are you?
11.
So we got 10 and 11-year-olds running the show, man. They're running the computers, the cameras, the lights. So, you know, if they mess up, we apologize, but we got to still get them their props.
This is why I'm so passionate about the next generation, because they have talent.
Yeah, man.
They have potential. And it's up to us to mold that out of them.
Yeah.
Give them jobs.
Yeah.
Make them feel like they're important.
Yep.
Because it's so many of these youngsters that feel like they're irrelevant.
Yeah, man. I felt like that when I was younger. You know, like I wasn't seen. I was a nobody to the adults. You know, whenever you try to do something, they accuse you of trying to be grown. You know, so
we still put them in their place.
That's a must.
We still put them in their place.
But you give them freedom to show their ability. Right. You know, so their talents. So once again, you know, partners for the technical difficulties, but our young crew running it. And they're gonna have everything on point in a minute. But while they're working on that, me and Mook gonna do what we do best, man. We about to talk that talk. What's up, baby? How you doing, man?
All good. G.
Great Sunday to you, man.
Saying you look good, boy.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Can I touch that? Real 1970s.
Appreciate it.
When the wind blows.
I'm going to wear this on our cruise when we go, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When we hit that cruise, we're gonna you know, man, you're gonna be the 2 loudest ones up there anyway. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you what, Saturday when I come on, I'm gonna bite your style.
Let's go.
I'm going to get something like that.
I'm going to get another one.
Like that, man.
I'm going to get another one.
You look good, boy.
Gotcha. I appreciate
that's my brother right there. My brother look good. You understand?
Let me tell you this. So you already carry your own weight, flavor, attention, anointing. You know what I'm saying? I carry mine. So whenever I get on a cruise ship, off jump from the walk, they treat me like a star.
Facts.
I'm talking about from the crew to the guests.
Facts.
So I know you get the attention.
Facts.
So imagine us on that cruise ship and we doing podcasts.
Big facts.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah, man.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna get Nev a can of mace. She's gonna have to start, you know, she's gonna have to be bodyguard.
Hey, I want some mace in real life.
You want mace in real life?
And they got these new gloves.
Hold on. Is Shanna that bad? You need to spray Shanna?
You know what? Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Last night after the podcast started, right? You know, behind the scenes and before the scenes, it's really where the real conversation.
The action. That's what the action happened.
Me and Bruh sat down here for 2 hours after the podcast was over and had something.
Maybe even longer.
Because
I ain't leave till 2 o'clock.
Some intimate conversations, deep conversations about how we feel toward everything. But after the fact, my wife Shannon came to the car because I was in the car watching the podcast, and she
peacefully, right?
By myself, peacefully.
Yeah.
You know, in the presence of God.
Yeah.
That woman came out there to that car, rolled the windows up, and said, "I got something to tell you." And it lasted for 3 hours. So I didn't go to bed at 6:30 this morning.
Yeah.
Right. When I came in the house, she said, "You know what? I suggest you get your ass in the bed." I didn't say nothing, Jay. I just took my clothes off and I got in the bed. I didn't want no more.
You didn't want no
I didn't
smoke?
No smoke. You understand what I'm saying? So we're here now, and I guess we can do what we do.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, if you out there, Facebook world, TikTok world, YouTube world, hey man, give us some likes. Go ahead and share the page. Give us some comments. Let us know. We don't do this enough, man. Let us know who you are and let us know where you're from. What city you rep in. Let's do that on this Sunday.
Yeah, cool,
let us know what city you rep in.
We started at the beginning. I want to see what city
on Facebook, man, we just learned this out, so the younger people are teaching us, hey, on Facebook, if you guys don't mind, hey, send us some stars. We love the comments, we love the hearts, but send us some stars. And out there, in TikTok world, send us some gifts, man. We got some gifts last night, man. It was awesome. Great feeling. Great feeling.
Our people sent us some monetary gifts.
Yeah, man.
And it feels amazing.
It was real cool.
We've never got to the point on the internet where we can be profitable off it.
Yeah.
But last night it happened. So shout out to TikTok.
Shout out.
It means the world to me and my brother. You understand what I'm saying?
Facebook, we need y'all to outdo TikTok on tonight. TikTok showed out last night. The 2 times on TikTok, I think we're at like 25,000 likes.
Man, that's crazy, man.
From two shows on TikTok,
that's
man.
Crazy, man.
Facebook, y'all gotta show us some love, man.
Can I ask you a question?
Let's go.
Does that mean, and I'm asking the question because I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
does that mean strangers support you more than your people?
Ooh.
I'm just asking.
Them hearts are running up over there, man.
TikTok.
They running. Look, they running.
Okay, baby.
Wow, that's
TikTok.
Well, let's say this, because I don't want to offend nobody tonight.
Okay.
Because last night they said I was going in.
Yeah. They said some nasty mess about you. Vic, what's up, boy? He the one told you, tagged me, he said, look at this.
We got a star? Oh, man, we appreciate that.
We want to get him a shout out. Miss Reed,
Grandmother Nora Reed.
The lovely Miss Reed,
Man, she ministered today at church, man. She did a wonderful job. She ministered about the seed you sow. She came out of Ecclesiastes. There's a time and a season for everything.
Yeah.
And she dealt with love, man. That's what I got the most out of it, love, man. And this word really is missing love. Family's missing love, man. Just I thought it was an on-time word. That's what I'm trying to say. It was a right now word, man. And I appreciate her being obedient to the Spirit. She did a really good job.
Well,
I gotta shout her out because she back us up whatever we do.
Whatever.
Whether we on point, whether we BSing, she's still gonna rock with us.
Let me
man.
give her props. I hate to fly, man. I'm sorry. Miss Reed always been a mother to me.
Mm-hmm.
And again, the world knows I don't have my mother no more, so I look. A lot of my guidance come from Miss Reed.
Mm-hmm.
But Miss Reed at the same time would say, Mookie, sit your ass down because you out of control.
You out of pocket.
You out of pocket. And I have no choice but to listen.
Mm-hmm.
This is a woman who been living longer than me, experienced life before I did, was a mother, a parent. And one of the greatest jewels she ever dropped in my spirit was years ago. And she told me, she said, boy, I suggest you sit down and study your children's personalities.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's hot, whether it's cold, whether they're sick or they well, whether they're broke or they're rich. Understand who they are.
Yeah.
Understand what they're capable of doing.
Yeah.
Because when somebody else come to you and tell you what they did, it's going to be a yeah or nay according to you studying them.
Yeah.
So that's my girl. And she know that. That's my girl. It's nothing but love and respect for Miss Lenora Reed.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Hey, once again, Facebook, for y'all that's just joining in, and to answer your question, we got about 25,000 strangers on TikTok that's been showing us plenty of love.
25,000 is a crazy number.
They sent gifts last night, which is wonderful. But the people that support us on Facebook, man, big ups, man. Love y'all.
Those are people.
I won't not give y'all props.
Those are people.
Yeah, I really do appreciate them because
people been knowing us since we were like this here.
Yeah, the truth of the matter is we noticed you could have been anywhere in the world.
Anyway.
But you chose to be here with us, and we really do appreciate
that.
Can
I give Thomas Smith this credit too?
Go for it.
I want to say this again. When you said it the first time, it really touched me, bro. Again, like you said something, and we're doing this TikTok. Right. I mean, we're doing this podcast. It brings me back to something that's near and dear to my heart. People don't have to be nice to you. And when they're nice to you, you give them the utmost respect.
Mm-hmm.
Because, again, simple, they don't have to. But you decided to, and it means everything to you.
Yeah.
Especially the people that you grew with.
Yeah, man.
It means everything.
Definitely. Hey, you out there on Facebook, you just joined, go ahead and share that page. Go ahead, hit the like button, comment. Let us know what city you representing. Hey, throw us some stars. TikTok, y'all just joining us, man. Give us some hearts and throw some gifts our way, man.
Means everything.
Hey, so dig this. So last night's show, it was a split decision. A lot of guys enjoyed the show, gave props,
Right.
and a lot of women was ready to fight.
Right. Facts.
Facts. So, which kind of created today's show, bringing the two together. So this today isn't about females. It isn't about the men. It's about everybody.
It's about everybody.
And it's real simple. Why do black men and black women fight so much?
Part two, right?
This could be 1 point something, but it's almost a continuation of last night. Why do black men and you're gonna start this off, man?
Damn,
you got to start this off. Why do black men?
I started off last night, man. I'm not going with you, bro.
Why do black men and black women fight so much? Well, Coca-Cola started it off. We should let him open the show. Take some of this heat off of us.
That's my boy, man. That boy close to my heart. I love that boy there. I ain't lying.
But all right. So here's the crazy thing: the connection with black men and black women is so strong and powerful. It's real. It's pure. But they also bump heads like brothers and sisters. You know. Let's talk about it.
All right. You say I'm starting off, right?
You're gonna start it off.
I'm gonna come from the political angle first.
Okay.
I would say, Jeremy, in my humble opinion, I want to go back to the last decade, which I feel that black men and black women actually were on the same accord.
Okay.
It's the 60s.
All right.
Of course, we weren't living.
Yeah.
But again, I put a post on Facebook and said, like I said last night, my core values, my personal who I am, is that of a student. And I studied what these people did before we were even here. And I also studied what the government did when they seen how strong and dominant the black family was. When the black man was in the house, when the black woman was taking care of her man, when the black children had a sense of what family really is. I want to go to this, because a lot of people nowadays say that Donald Trump is the worst president ever. Hear me out.
No, I hear you.
And I said, well,
there go Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, what's up, baby? And I go back and I say, y'all don't study. Okay, let me say this. It's popular, it's trendy to study politics when it's in season.
Yeah.
But let's study out of season. I think Richard Nixon was the worst president ever.
Okay.
And Michael Pittman, shout out to my man Michael Pittman. Me and him get on Facebook all the time and discuss politics with no emotion, no bias, no feelings, just telling the truth about what happened. My man Mike, I've been knowing the boy since the 90s, and I never thought he would be the one that me and him would discuss politics how we do, because it's really a really integral part in how we live. He taught me something about the Southern, what they call it, the Southern...
That movement?
No. Southern, I forget what it's called, but it was during Richard Nixon's term.
Okay.
And traditionally, black people always voted Republican.
Yeah.
Right? But Nixon was so dirty in the shit that he done, black folks started voting Democrat. And what happened when they started voting Democrat is the black woman started fighting with the white woman, saying we was on the same level. But I often go back and say, well, black woman, your natural enemy is the white woman. So how can you side with her?
Yeah.
Because she's telling you to do one thing, and this your man, and this, that, and third. But when the doors close, she'll go back home to her man. And your ass been bamboozled.
Yeah.
And now our family is messed up. Go back to good times. That was around Richard Nixon. Florida used to always say, when James came with a plan, Jesus is gonna take care of us. And he had a big ass picture in their house with a white Jesus. And Florida always go to the white Jesus before she went to James. Yeah. And I said, well, that was the beginning of the downfall. So I think the reason why black men and black women fight so much because we took sides of the enemies, and they bamboozled us.
Okay, I like that. Let's do something different tonight, because we do have someone here
Somebody get on there and study Richard Nixon and say, tell me what that it was Southern. I can't remember the second part. It was the Southern something. Michael Pittman, please chime in on this podcast and tell me.
Southern Baptist?
No, Southern. It was a strategy to get the black people to vote Democrat because Richard Nixon's ass was so dirty.
Okay. So
yeah.
All right. Let's do this real quick. Just a quick 30 seconds because we do have someone from the 50s and 60s, right? Grandma Reed, tell us, do you think there was a real connection back in the 50s and 60s with the black man and the black woman?
Yes.
It was, would you say it was better back then than it is today?
Oh yeah.
Or from your experience, from what you can see, because I got a question that I want to ask. What's the difference, in your opinion, from like the 50s and 60s compared to the 2000s with the black man and the black woman coming together?
Because back in the 50s and the 60s, the black man, he respected his woman, and then the black woman was at home taking care of the household and the children while the black man went out to work. And when the black man came home from work, the black woman always had his meal ready, and then she would always get up early in the morning. I'm speaking for my mother.
Yeah.
She would get up in the morning, and she would always make, my dad had to be at the whole coal mine early in the morning. She had made sure he had a hot breakfast, he had a lunch fix, and when he came home, he had a hot oven ready for him. Mm-hmm. And my mother did never have to worry about nothing because my father was taking care of the bills, and making sure everything in the household was right, that his children was right, and they, and he showed her love and respect. Mm-hmm. And he did not dog her out. He was already respectful of her in the household and outside of the household.
With me saying this with all respect, not even trying to be funny, it was a better connection because everyone knew their role. Would you say that?
I wouldn't say that. It wasn't that so much everyone knew their role.
Hold on. Let me say this because you just screwed your face up. And if we're going to be, because we ain't going to start that tonight. Because if we're going to be honest, women do have roles and men have roles. Absolutely. And I'm saying, I'm just asking.
I can go with you with that because the Bible says the man supposed to work by the sweat of his brow. And the woman's role was to have babies and have it in pain. And so the man was the man's role was to go outside to work.
So that's what I'm saying with your mother and father. She made sure when he left the house, he had everything he needed. Mm-hmm. He made sure he went out there and did what he had to do to take care of the home. And when he got home, she made sure he was taken care of when he got home. And you said he didn't disrespect her, and I'm sure as well she didn't disrespect him. No. There was it was love and respect for each other in the house.
Yes, it was.
Compared to today, do you see that those same qualities in men and women today?
No.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you this.
This is gonna be good, yo.
And let me ask you this: how much does social media have to blame for black men and black women colliding?
Before we answer that, do we have any comments on TikTok?
She said no. No.
Okay, cool.
No.
What is Facebook looking like? Any comments anywhere on any of the platforms?
Yeah.
Somebody said the war on crack ruined the black family.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely.
What was that? Reaganomics.
Reaganomics, right?
Yeah, man.
Somebody said Willie Lynch.
Absolutely.
Lynch, big time.
Absolutely.
Big time.
Willie Lynch, absolutely.
What I tell you?
What? There you go. My man Beans. Y'all, Beans making his intro every week. That's my cat. Dude, I ain't never liked cats.
Yeah.
We had rats one time in the house. I think somebody infested our house with rats.
Yeah.
And shit, we went and got a cat.
For real.
Good over with after that.
And the South, I think everybody need a cat. Hell.
That's my man Beans right there. What's up, baby? He making his appearance. He coming. Here he come. He do it every week, y'all.
So let me ask you, how much does social media take the blame for the black man and the black woman bumping heads?
Everything. We are a people that loves to be entertained.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go back to ancient times real quick. The jester was nothing but entertainment for the king.
Mm-hmm.
When I say that, I mean entertainers, athletes, so forth, so on.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't here to do nothing to entertain me.
Mm-hmm.
Your word is not valid. Your political stance, your religious stance, your community stance, none of that shit means nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You're here to entertain me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why black people take celebrities' words so
hard.
I don't know why. That's almost a disease.
Mm-hmm.
But back to the point, back to the question you asked me. Social media is a gift and a curse.
Mm-hmm.
We out of line. Men are out of line,
Mm-hmm.
first and foremost. Women are out of line.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take this thing and compare yourself to that.
Yeah.
Man, look, check this out. This some real shit for what I'm finna say. And somebody might get offended out there, but it don't matter to me. We are ghetto people. We were poor people.
Mm-hmm.
Our core values was family.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't have nothing else, I can go home to my people.
I agree with that.
Right? Social media laid up there and said, well, he doing it on this level, and she doing it on this level, and they doing it on this level. My man, Jermaine Haynes, give him a shout out. That boy always be on. You know, that boy said, don't post no pictures when you going on vacation. Don't post no wedding pictures. Don't do none of that. Because you think these people love you, they secretly hate you.
Yeah.
Because, well, not secretly hate, they secretly envy you. Right? Because they think that your life is glitz and glamour. But they don't know. Again, after the podcast was over yesterday, and it was my heartfelt words,
Mm-hmm.
Shannon came to that car and put me back in my place.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I respect women. Because after all, if you can come tell me, you know, hey, you sitting on too high of a horse,
Mm-hmm.
snatch your ass back down and bring you back to reality. Because after all, we do live in reality.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the reasons, well, one of the biggest reasons I love her. Because, you know, when I sobered up, because I was a little lit, but when I sobered up and I thought about what she said, I said, she's absolutely correct. And I'm not kissing no ass. I'm just giving props where props need to be.
Well, like we said last night, the truth is the truth.
The truth is the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got questions.
Somebody said people take relationship advice from people on social media, and in the end, most of them ruin their relationship. Somebody else said that people act like social media, they can't live without social media.
That is true. That is true. Not only social media, I think reality TV
it's the worst.
Plays a big part.
It is the worst. Reality TV is the worst.
So dig this. My daughters watch this show called what is it called? Baddies. I don't like this show because nobody wear clothes and they're always fighting.
Right.
Now, granted, it's entertainment and it's for TV.
What would you say?
But so
you a Chester. You
yeah.
entertain me.
But in your, it's sowing seeds in your mind that when you get out here in the real world, you're looking at the next person as competition, you know, which is kind of crazy, man. Like, I talk to young people about friends now, and they don't, that word don't even exist.
About what?
Friends.
Okay.
Do you have friends? Who's your friend? Nobody trusts nobody. You know, might have one friend, might have two friends. Growing up, we used to have posses. You know, we clicked up. You know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Only time you see that now is when these little Negroes about to go do some stupid stuff. You know, it's because everybody is looked at as an enemy now. You know what I'm saying? Social media, you're right. It is a gift and a curse. And we need to know how to separate what's entertainment and then what's for us is for us, what's not for us is not for us. You know, you're right. I've seen videos with people being at Home Depot in their little fake kitchens or whatever. And they be like, oh, look, with a little hard work, look what you can get. Find out they're not even in the mansion, they're in Home Depot. Right. But the person on social media watching that is like, I need my man to get me a house like this, or I'm gonna get me and my wife a house like this. But Negro, you work at McDonald's. Let's just be real for a minute.
I want to go back to something
you know,
you said last night.
Hold on. Look, don't compare social media with your little McDonald's job. Live your life according to your, what you used to always say, your tax bracket.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't stretch yourself, because that is going to cause problems with the black man and the black woman.
Damn right.
Because dig this, if you can ball for a black woman, boy, they're going to love it. But when I was younger, you know, I could take Nev shopping on a shopping spree Friday and Saturday. We go to whatever restaurant you want. You know what I'm saying? We balling, doing it big. But by the time Monday come,
It's a problem.
If a cutoff notice comes
Yes, sir.
and I ain't got that money,
Yes, sir.
it don't matter how good the weekend is. You should have knew what you was doing.
Fact.
You shouldn't have did this.
Fact.
No matter how good it was, no matter how much fun we had, no matter how much stuff she got, you shouldn't have did this.
Fact.
You know, because my eyes were bigger than my wallet. You know what I'm saying? Trying to impress you.
Trying to impress somebody who don't give a good fuck about you.
Bring it back in. Bring it back in. You know, so, and this goes for men and women on both sides, okay? A lot of black women and a lot of black men love the simple things in life. They don't even need the glitz and glamour. But then you have the other ones that do need the glitz and glamour.
I love the glitz and glamour.
Yeah, see, and I'm the one that like the simple things.
Watch this. We really hold on for a minute. We got comments.
Okay. The one
Don't let me
question,
forget this
someone
part.
said, the one question that ruined everything is what do you bring to the table? To what table?
You know whoever said that, you are the MVP, because what table?
What table?
We are poor niggas. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, we at the bottom of the barrel. And what table we talking about? We built the table together. So guess what, babe? Whatever you bring to the table, girl, I love it. And whatever he brings to the table, she should say, I love it. Because guess what? After all, we are here. We are one. And we laid up there and said, we fear God.
Mm-hmm.
Most importantly, we respect God. So whatever we get, we're going to work at it together until our dying day. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So
Somebody
yeah.
said we need to get back to having dinners with as a family.
Big time. I agree with that big time.
So that's one of my goals, boy.
I really do agree with that, man.
I think that's one of the ways I messed up as being a father. I think we should sit up there and eat dinner. It was this show. It was this show back in the day called y'all, Michael J. Fox,
Family Ties.
Family Ties.
Mm-hmm.
Every episode, them people laid down there and laid up there and sat up and ate dinner together. And whatever the children was going through, they talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the wife was going through, they talked about it. Whatever the daddy was going through,
Yeah.
they talked about it. Because you know why? Family ties.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if you notice nowadays, like you said, baddies, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Every time they get on the TV, they got their titties hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
The ass cheeks hanging out,
Mm-hmm.
right? They ain't nothing but a lustful spirit, man. They ain't
That's
nothing
it.
but a lustful demon, man.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
On Family Ties, bro, when them people sitting down there eating and discussing things, and the mass media understand this. That's why they're gearing us towards this nonsense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to destroy you and I.
Yeah.
Because if they destroy you and I, because we the heads, we talked about last night, right? If they destroy you and I,
Yeah.
the family does what?
Crumble.
Over with.
Yeah.
Game one.
Yeah.
And it's an agenda.
Yeah, it's an agenda.
Somebody please
Hey.
study Richard Nixon real
The-
quick on that internet and tell me the Southern, I can't remember the second part,
You,
but it was all agenda.
that word agenda. People get mad at you when you use that word.
Mhm.
They don't believe in agendas.
Shit.
You know, is what you was talking about last night, blind leading the blind. There's so many agendas out there, especially geared towards us.
Us, yeah, the black
You know what
man,
I'm saying?
absolutely.
It's real.
Absolutely.
You know what
They're
I'm
trying
saying?
to destroy us, Jay.
Southern strategy.
There you go. Who said that?
She looked it up. Southern strategy.
Good one. Sister-in-law looked that up. The Southern strategy, Jay. Look, Nixon was so corrupt.
Mhm.
It's a dirty white bitch. I wish I could dig him up and spit in his face, and I mean that. It was so strategic what they did.
Mhm.
Because keep in mind, the black population is mostly in the Southeast.
Mhm.
And he was so dirty to black folks in the Southeast not doing good, saying, no, we got to vote for the Democrats
Mhm.
because of what he's doing.
Mhm.
Again, I have my issues with Martin Luther King.
Yeah, I have my issues with Martin Luther King.
Now, man, look, I'm not praying for nobody who lay up there sick dogs on my grandma
Mhm.
and put fire hoses on my mother. I'm not praying for them.
And beat him with billy clubs.
I'm not praying for them.
Not
you mean?
one bit.
What you mean you praying for them?
Not one bit.
What you mean you had a dream to sit at their table for? What?
For what?
What's your?
Once again, we talk about this a lot. When you got their mind,
Mm-hmm.
you got them.
Mm-hmm.
But once again,
I got to be Hodges now.
I was going there. One of the reasons black men and black women clash so much because black women are trying to make it to their table.
Mhm.
Black men are trying to make it to their table because we forgot who we are. Because the truth of the matter is the table is ours.
Ours. Good word.
You know what I'm saying?
Ours.
Ours. We need to get back to that place where whoever said, you know, what you bring to the table, what table, where we start building our tables again. It takes unity, all right? And it takes unity like this. Bill Cosby went to jail. Whether he did what they say he did, I don't know because I wasn't there.
Right.
But I do know Bill Cosby was trying to build something.
Right.
And when he started, they said, we have to shut this man down. Instead of the black community in America as a whole surrounding this man saying, we got you because we see the vision you're trying, we start going against him saying he wrong for what he did. Truth of the matter is, if he did it, he was wrong. But everybody in that room was wrong too. It wasn't just Bill Cosby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't just pick this man out and now the black community turn on him. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because Bill Cosby did give us one of the most inspirational shows we ever had.
Let's do this. And this is a sore topic for a lot of people, but even Puffy. Why they came after him now? Why now? Hold on, watch this. He's been doing this since the 90s, the early 2000s, the late 2000s, but now you're coming after him because Puffy started talking about the black folks coming up with their own political party.
Well, watch this. Since we talking about
and he had people with money backing him. So when the black man start coming up trying to build his table, they come directly for you. So hold on, and once again, us as a people don't see past their trickery. So now we start talking about him and we start calling him freakos. No Diddy. Start talking about the baby oil. We start talking about all that. Oh, puppies are freak, puppies are freak. Truth of the matter is, what he do in that bedroom ain't none of my business because I'm not there. You know, you shouldn't be drugging nobody up. But him coming together, building a party for the black people was powerful, and they had to stop it.
Well, let me say this. And again, I love talking about politics.
Not me, y'all.
If you lay down with dogs, you're going to get up with fleas.
That's what they say.
No black man in America is not designed like this. Remember we talked about the language of the bank? It's not designed for us to become billionaires. We just looked at some stats. I think it's over 3,000 billionaires in America. It's 22 black out of 3,000.
Yeah, I'm about to say that number's crazy.
I'm not good with
that's
math.
Not even 10%.
I can't give you the percentages in this, that, and third. But I know one thing. If you lay down with a dog, you're going to get up with some fleas. It's just the nature of the game, right?
Yeah.
With that being said, I remember Puff and them had this slogan, vote or die. And I said, look at this shit. These are the same dudes who were laying up there talking about, tell us to do this, that.
Yeah.
Now it's vote or die?
Yeah.
No. Let me ask you a question. If we enemies, right? You ever had an enemy in real life?
Yeah.
Right.
To this day. I'm like Sheldon. You're my sworn enemy.
Right. Would your enemy give you anything in order to defeat them?
No.
Why?
Because he's trying to defeat me.
Because he's trying to defeat me, right?
Yeah.
He wants the power, right?
Yeah.
So again, I often go back and I get offended when people say slavery wasn't real. I'm gonna take this somewhere we wasn't at, but
we'll bring it back.
Willie Lynch. Somebody mentioned Willie Lynch on this comments. You think that white boy gonna live there and give us something to defeat him? Remember, Jay, it was actually against the law to read.
Yeah.
You ever go back and ask yourself, like, damn, what's the crime in reading?
Yeah.
Because guess what? Knowledge is power.
It's key.
What they say? If I have knowledge, I'm unfit to be a slave.
Yeah.
These folks know what they was doing because they sit down at a table 20 years ahead of time. That's all about crack cocaine.
Yeah.
They sit down 20 years ahead of time
and plan.
Yeah. Right? Again, we like to be entertained. They like to sit down and come up with strategy.
Yeah.
Right? This is why I don't respect politics.
I don't. Yeah.
I don't respect religion. I don't respect none of that bullshit. I respect God.
Yeah.
And I respect family. Because those are the things that's gonna get you through.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's my stance on that. So
we got any questions? I mean, any comments?
Somebody said
TikTok, what's happening, baby?
Somebody said knowledge is definitely the power.
Knowledge is
definitely the power. Believe that.
TikTok, how y'all doing? Go ahead and give us some hearts out there. Send some gifts. Share this live if you can share it. Facebook, what's going on? Go ahead and share this. Give us some likes. Give us some comments.
Please.
Talk to us.
TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, please. I want to say this too. Go for it. Back in the day, Jake, we was growing up, right? What are you, 47? 45. Born in 78?
78.
I'm born in 80. We was coming up, they had this show called Different World.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I promote education. And every time on Different World, they would have some kind of symbolism, a shirt,
Mm-hmm.
a poster, some kind of symbolism promoting education.
Yeah.
He went to Grambling, he went to Southern, he went to Alabama A&M, he went to Texas State, he went to Central State. Give me some other HBCUs. North Carolina A&T,
Florida State.
Howard.
Mm-hmm.
All this. It was symbolism is everything,
Mm-hmm.
right? You don't have to ride past McDonald's and read McDonald's.
Mm-hmm. See the big M.
You see the big M's,
Mm-hmm.
and that means what?
Mm-hmm.
McDonald's, right? Watch this. When you see the cross,
Mm-hmm.
what does the cross mean to you? Let me answer it first.
Mm-hmm.
The cross, in my mind, because I'm a diligent studier, I'm a diligent student of what this means.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you see the cross in the Roman Empire, it represented death. Huh? So when they hung the Savior on that cross, they was trying to say he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
No. That's why I like the Ankh. Because the Ankh is an ovary
Mm-hmm.
and it's a penis.
Mm-hmm.
And if an ovary and the penis come together, that means it's
life.
reproduction, it's
Mm-hmm.
life. That means blood will keep flowing
Mm-hmm.
because blood is the one thing that allows all of us to live.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about the functions of the brain because God said the greatest gift he gave mankind was the mind.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the functions of the actual brain? This is an organ.
Mm-hmm.
And like any other organ, if you don't work it, it's going to die. So if anybody out there, I know Ife good with this.
Mm-hmm.
I basically got this from her. What's the functions of the brain? Because guess what? If we understand the functions of the brain, we can't be defeated. And Lord knows that I drink a lot of liquor, I smoke a lot of weed, but at the same time, boy, I be studying.
Oh yeah.
So let me
About the cross.
we can go there.
Let me ask you a question.
What you mean, no?
Let me ask you a question,
What
right?
you mean, no?
Let me ask you a question. Because I don't want to get off track like we did last night, right?
We think.
No, we're not. We did because
We did.
I'm not getting in trouble today, Muck. All right, I'm not getting in trouble today with you. He's whispering in my ear.
Go ahead, boy.
The black man, the black woman clashing,
Mhm.
right?
This is a topic.
So
It's hot.
do you love or hate the black woman?
Me?
You heard Mookie. Kenneth Carter.
I absolutely adore the black woman. I wouldn't be shit without the black woman. That's the truth.
I agree with you. So
Absolutely adore them.
let's get to the root of the problem
I
Without-
absolutely adore black
without
women. I'm gonna say it
being
again. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I absolutely adore the black woman.
without being rude or anything like that. What's the big problem? You know, we hear about agendas. Let's put all of that stuff aside. Let's put religion aside. Let's put education aside. What's the problem with the black man and the black woman, man? Like, honestly, even from the standpoint of being friends, co-workers, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. Why do we really look at each other like enemies?
Because we took the stance of our natural enemies and went against ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm gonna go back to this. They said Donald Trump the worst president ever. Have you ever listened to the what's it called? The presidential debate
Mm-hmm.
with Lyndon Baines Johnson
Mm-hmm.
and John F. Kennedy? Have you ever listened to that?
I've never heard that.
Watch this. It's the information age.
Mm-hmm.
So again, if you don't know, you don't want to know.
Yeah, you go
Right.
YouTube it.
Go look at the debates, right? The Democrat versus the Republican,
Mm-hmm.
right? Kennedy said, he getting the black vote, whatever. But at the same time, I'm like, why you want to send the National Guard down south? You know what George Wallace bitch ass is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Again, he's another one. George Wallace. I would love to dig him up and spit in his fucking face because he's a nasty cracker,
Mm-hmm.
according to what he did to us.
Uh-huh.
You see, again, I'm a student.
Yeah.
Huey P. Long, Louisiana, old governor.
Mm-hmm.
Nasty
I remember.
crackers. Nasty.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to. Anyway, these people
You know, I can't. There's a lot of that I can't relate to because stuff you went through in the South, the stuff black men and black women went through in the South, I didn't experience up north. So a lot of stuff you speak about, I can't even speak on.
Well, watch this. So Abraham Lincoln said something that was real influential and powerful.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "I'm going to only outlaw slavery in slavery states." But slavery was going on in New York. They took Central Park from black
Hell
people.
yeah.
But it wasn't a big deal because it wasn't a slave
It was
state.
a slave state.
Right? Language is everything.
Mm-hmm.
Legislation is everything. Just because it's legal doesn't make it right.
Make it right. That's right.
So we get this misconception, misperception, miseducation on how this shit really work.
Mm-hmm.
But you dealing with an evil ass person. See that pale man?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't give a damn who I offend. See that pale man?
Mm-hmm.
That's a dangerous man. That's an evil man because he got one thing for his objective: to conquer and colonize wherever he goes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the English. I don't like the British.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you ever notice when the Queen of England or whatever they died, how everything shut down?
Shut down.
Well, King James, right? Queen Elizabeth, right? These are the evilest fucking folks on the face of this earth.
Yeah, you can't tell these people that though.
They say Hitler evil, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they got to do that Leopard.
But Hitler.
Hold on.
No, I'm just gonna say Hitler gave blacks a lot of knowledge.
Truth.
He dropped Jews. He's like, hey, I need to check out.
You got to do that Leopard though.
Mm-hmm.
And if Hitler killed 2 million, this motherfucker killed 20 million.
Mm-hmm.
And you would never hear about him in the history books.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Belgian king. His name Leopard. He's a Belgian king that went to the Congo and laid down and castrated black folks, made them eat themselves, made them screw their mothers, so forth, so on, in order for his agenda, that word go again, agenda to be moving forward. This is a nasty ass cracker, and we need to study him. You understand what I'm saying? And we need to go away from the teachers and ideologies that they taught to us, because that's why 2025 is so messed up. Speaking to the mic, I'm sorry.
Okay, we apologize.
Sorry.
We apologize. Hey, Facebook, let me ask y'all, why do you think black men and black women fight so much? Let us hear what y'all got to say about that.
Somebody said because we're trying to live like the white folks. We're trying to do relationship like the white folks.
Yeah, I agree. Well, this was my next question. Why do black men and black women clash? I'm not saying it don't happen because we know nobody's perfect. But the white man and the white woman come outside, and for the most part, you'll think some TV show, right? I'm not saying all, right? Just throwing it out there. But do you think the black man is in competition with the black woman? And do you think the black woman is in competition with the black man?
I do.
Speak on it.
Why you keep putting me on the damn spot?
Because some the black man think the black woman is trying to be in charge.
And she is.
It's a misunderstanding.
It's a misunderstanding.
Yeah, she's not trying to be in charge.
Yes, she is.
No, society has made her have to come to the forefront.
Okay.
Shanna, I can respect that. I really can respect that.
So they lose some of their femininity in doing so.
Because grandma was about to say a lie. Because she knows she got to be in control of everything.
She just told me that they get your ass out.
I had to be in control.
Yeah, you had to be in control. I dig that.
Yeah.
I did that. So well, we got our audience. Let's ask our audience. Why is it, in y'all opinion, black men are competing with black women and black women are competing with black men?
Somebody just said, because you're not going to tell me what to do.
Chanel said that. I know my people.
Everybody is fighting.
Chanel said that. Chanel, watch out, man. Go ahead on this shit.
Everybody's fighting to get their voice heard, validated, respected. And I think there's a lack of respect on both parties because you diminish what I do, I diminish what you do.
I like that
but
word.
if we figure out their strength and us coming together, then we'll be more successful as a people. But as we continue just to fight each other based upon society's we too fall into society's propaganda.
We do.
And if we don't recognize that, we'll continue to go in that way and not showing that this is their agenda to keep us divided. Because as a family structure, it not only helps your individual family, but it helps society as a whole.
It does.
Do you think accountability has a big part to play?
Absolutely. We all lack accountability.
From both sides.
Absolutely.
I do.
You agree with that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
I think right or wrong plays a big part.
It does.
Everybody wants to be, both sides want to be right. Neither side want to be wrong, which we know that's a lot. At some point, everybody's right, everybody's wrong type thing. You know what I'm saying? Men don't like being called out on their BS from a woman, but we're also living in a day now where women don't like to be called out on their BS from a man. So it's to the point where I can't say nothing to you. You can't say nothing to me.
Can I stop you?
You would do it anyway because you're rude, so go ahead.
Shanna said something that really pissed me off, troubled my spirit, whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I think for myself, I said, woman, I've never, ever wanted you to think like me.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, before you finish. Facebook, please, I need y'all to chime in right now. A wife telling her husband, Negro, I think for myself, is she right or wrong? That's a good one right there, right? That's a good one.
I said, woman, let me explain something. I never wanted you to think like me, except for certain instances, certain universal principles,
certain areas.
You was raised by a phenomenal Black woman, and I know you have your own mind.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm your covering.
Mm-hmm.
I'm your king,
mm-hmm.
right? And at the end of the day, fuck the end of the day, at the beginning of the day, I'm your king, and we play chess all the time, right? The queen can make any move she desires to make.
Any move.
However, Jeremy, the king is the object of the game, because I can curate when she laid up there and down for 9 months, right? I can curate. I'm the object of the game. So in retrospect, it's about me. I'm not dissing a woman. I'm telling you how God designed the earth.
Yeah.
Right? So with that being said, no, I don't want you to think like me, except on universal rules. Watch this. Last week we had an episode in this house. Remember we talking about the youngest?
Yeah.
Kennedy Carter, what's up, baby? You on this live? I'm about to talk about you.
Hey, Facebook, give us some likes, share, comment. TikTok, Instagram, give us some shares, give us some likes. YouTube, hey, go ahead, go to YouTube, subscribe, like the page.
We need to do this more often because I'm looking at the comments too. We actually live. I can see the comments. I think that's cool.
Okay.
I want to get back to Sweetie Black, Kennedy Carter.
Go for it.
It's cool. Don't worry about it. Listen, me and Shanna, her mother and father, grandmother. One grandmother passed, another grandmother here. We're not always promised to be here. So I'm big on respect. You're not going to listen to the music that you want to, your grandma upstairs. You're not going to talk how you want to talk, your grandmother upstairs. I don't care what you do. You want to curse your brother out because you think he stole something from you? No problem. But you know your grandma upstairs. And I heard you using language that's not appealing. Let me tell you why it's not appealing. Because you haven't been through enough in order to speak like that in front of folks.
Yeah.
You speak like that in front of your folks.
Your friends.
But you can't speak. No. Now I got a problem. Now I'm pissed off. Because you have a lack of respect.
Yeah, big time.
Right? And God knows in heaven, God can call me and her mama home tomorrow. And you have a lack of respect. I mean, people in the street gonna treat you a certain way. No, you have a level of respect.
That's right.
And if you don't give it to me, I'm gonna take it from your ass.
I agree.
You understand?
I agree.
Because guess what? After all, you my child. You know, and if you my child, you're gonna behave in a certain manner. Because guess what? Nobody will owe you a goddamn thing.
I agree 100%. Yeah.
Because when you was hungry, or when the bills was due, or whatever the case was, it was me and mother and both the look. Let me tell you something. I don't care. I don't give a damn how hard I struggled in life. I was calling Savannah Carter. I was calling Lenore Reed.
Big time.
Nobody else. Because Miss Reed is Shanna mama, and that's my mama. And I know one thing, they love us unconditionally. Jeremy, I ain't lying, boy. Sometimes when I get my lonely space, I said to myself, boy, my unconditional love is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, that's a serious thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because now I understand one thing. Every ounce of love I have on this earth is with condition.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a damn. I could have been the worst person in the world. Severa gonna say, that's my child.
Mm-hmm.
And keep in mind, she get phone calls. She called me, she said, Monkey, they talking about you. Right? And she said, guess what her response was? Where was you in 1980 when I had it?
Mm-hmm.
That's mine.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel the same way about my folk. You know, nobody ever gonna love you on this earth like me and your mama is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I mean that. So I'm real big on respect for other people, Jeremy, because these people can lay up there and make our life way worse
Mm-hmm.
or way better.
Yeah.
According to your respect.
Yeah.
A little respect can get you a long way.
A long way. A long way.
A little disrespect will get your ass jammed up.
Mm-hmm.
Take all your brain matter and put it on the fucking curb somewhere.
Seriously.
Respect somebody.
Respect.
So when there is a difference of opinion between the opposite sex, are you saying that one trumps the other, or should it be a discussion and come into a commonality of what they should do?
It should definitely be a discussion. And I'm wrong. Jay, I don't have a Jay,
I'm gonna say something. No, go ahead.
I don't have a problem admitting that I'm wrong. Shannon always say I do. But I don't have a problem. I know when I'm wrong.
Shannon got a problem admitting when she wrong.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Lies.
okay.
You damn right.
Big time.
Big time.
Big
That's
time.
your sister.
Yeah. Her and Pumpkin, the same. I just,
They Tauruses.
yeah, that's, yeah.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the revelation. God just spoke to me, y'all. Guess what? My mama a Taurus too. That was a good one.
Somebody said, I love you unconditionally, Cognac.
I love you unconditionally too, but you know what I'm saying? You ain't burnt me. I'm not disrespecting you. Whoever said that, because I don't know who said it. Man, that's my mom, and she gone. And I tell her my realest secrets, my darkest secrets, my highest success. And you know what she'll tell me? Look, I ain't lying to you. I'm gonna make you laugh real quick. So we in Miami one day, one time, and we on the yacht. And I had a couple dollars in my pocket. I'm acting a fool. I'm acting a plum ass.
Talk loud.
I'm acting a plum ass. We in Miami, right? And I'm throwing money off the boat.
Mm-hmm.
And she get on the live, right? And she said, boy, I need a new wig. I said, girl, what are you talking about? But it brought joy to my heart.
It was me that said that.
It was you that said that? It brought joy to my heart.
Mm-hmm.
And again, man, that's my girl. My girl went through 9 months of labor with me, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when a child grows into a woman, that's a bond that can't be broken.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why I don't respect nobody talking about they got a second mom and all that. I don't respect that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You growing that woman for 9 months. Y'all share the same nutrients, the same feelings,
Yeah.
the same emotions. Whatever she ate, you ate.
Mm-hmm.
However she felt, you felt. Man, you got one mom on this earth. So do you ask me how I feel about the black woman? I absolutely adore her.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I don't like that agenda they're trying to push
Mm-hmm.
to kill us. Because guess what? The natural thing is like, what God say? God say, I hate a certain thing. What did he say he hate? Don't you do this to me. Don't you do this to me. He said it was a smell that is in heaven that I couldn't rock with. Huh? I get it. But you understand what I'm saying? That's an abomination. Don't play with me. A man and a woman is everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's a puzzle piece that go together
Hand in hand.
in a perfect manner.
Mm-hmm.
Stop playing with me.
Mm-hmm.
Because guess what? They're trying to kill us. And I ain't going down without a fight, Jeremy Reed, Marcus Reed.
Yeah.
I'm not going down without a fight. Lord knows in heaven I'm not.
There's a reason they're not trying to destroy man and woman. It seemed like they're trying to destroy the black man and the black woman of getting on one accord.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that seemed like the agenda. Let me jump into this. You were talking about with the kid. I thought comment question.
Question.
Somebody said to Cognac, nigga don't ever admit he wrong.
I was wrong, y'all. I'm sorry. That was Melvin. I'm looking at your comment right now. I love you, bitch. I can't wait to see you. I'm coming to your house next week because I feel like stealing. I'm coming to his house. That's my dude.
Can I ask
That's
you a
my
question?
brother.
When it comes to men and women just being different, when it talks about, we talked about Adam and Eve last night, when it talks about being made in image and likeness, we think totally different. The way women are programmed to think is totally different from men. So what do y'all think that comes from? Do you think that there is something that we are mapped to mimic and you guys are mapped to mimic? Or do you think that all of our source came from the same thing?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I my personal opinion, men and women do think different. I think
I knew it was coming. She looked at them boy and changed his mind ASAP.
Look, I think of a pyramid, right? I think the children are to look to the mother. I think the wife is to look to the husband, and I think the man is to look to the father.
That's perfect order.
And
That's perfect.
When it come down, I think it comes down the same way:
Perfect order.
the father, the husband, the wife, the children.
Perfect order.
So I think, and I'm not trying to be funny, I think men get their thinking from the father. I think women get their thinking from man. And I think children get their thinking from the mother.
Perfect order. Perfect order.
That needs to be.
So
you don't think that, hold on, you said that women get their thinking from man?
yeah,
So
Only
as a
because-
man, how is that? If we
only
think
because-
differently?
I can answer that because what we just talked about last night.
So who likeness are we made in?
Hold on for a minute.
Because likeness means like and characteristics.
You want me to
as
ask the question? You gonna keep talking? Which one you gonna do? I need to know.
she asked the question and answered it at the same time.
Shannon is a unique creature. She asked the question and gonna answer it at the same time. Now she over there talking Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, be quiet.
No. Coca-Cola don't have to be quiet. Girl, you came from me. So you are of me.
But God gave me gifts
Yes, he did.
to help you along because you don't think of certain things. You don't have that intuitive gift that God gave the woman.
Uh-huh.
So that's why he said that you should live alone.
Right,
Because you don't see the whole picture sometimes.
right,
Sometimes men be tunnel vision.
right.
They have a goal, they're gonna set on that objective. Where women, we try to scope out the whole scene
Right.
and
No.
see the intricate details.
Wait.
I do feel like that. We're very detail oriented as
True.
women.
True.
And men, I don't feel, but if you don't listen to your woman and value what she's saying, and even if you have a certain way, if she's right, then you have to change your mindset because that's the
I agree.
gift that God gave you. So it's not
Agreed.
just that you listening to God, but you also have to listen to your woman
True.
because He gave
Well,
us you.
like what we were
to help
saying,
you along the way.
like we were saying earlier, God is not a respecter of person. God will definitely give you a revelation whenever he decides he wants to. God will speak to you. God will, because he has the authority, bypass us
Facts.
and
facts.
speak to you.
Big fact.
So I definitely wouldn't argue with that at all. Now, men have tunnel vision, yes, in some areas, the same way women have tunnel vision. Like, let me give you a good idea, all right? A good example. I'm sorry. Once again, with finances, right? With finances, Nev look at the whole picture. I give her that. You know, she's looking at this day. All I heard was phone bill to be paid Friday. Cool, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Phone bill, right? But and this is where men come in. We go to a nice restaurant. Women have tunnel vision, but men done scoped out the whole thing. I know this restaurant got 5
You
exits.
got a point.
I know, you know what I'm
You got a
saying?
point. You got a
I know there's a
fucking
dude over there that keep looking, and
You
I
got a
don't
point.
like the way he's looking.
You got a point.
I know exactly where my car is parked. I know how many steps it take to get there if these lights go out of here. You know what I'm saying? So here's the deal. We're here to help each other,
Agreed.
but y'all are the helpmate. And where the fight and the clash come as far as husbands and wives is when y'all want to overstep us. If the man falls, yes, it's your place to step up. But if I'm on my feet rocking, you're not supposed to step in front of me. Now you're out of order. That's biblical. You know what I'm saying? That's biblical. If there's ever a problem, if Ned have a problem with me right now, if she try to check me in front of y'all, she is definitely out of order.
Right.
It should be, babe, could I speak to you outside? You know what I'm saying? And that's where things get thrown out of whack.
Right.
Women want to check men in front of everybody. A real man, whether he right or wrong, ain't
I
taking
ain't
that
going for that shit.
at all.
Don't play with me,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? That's where the problem is. So when you're saying, are women right and do women see things in a different way? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? First of all, y'all women are wonderful because not only do y'all birth children, 9 times out of 10, y'all the ones who raise them.
So you're a product of almost what your mother did?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What we just said, we was raised by all black women. Yeah, no doubt. The respect for black women is unlimited. But at the same time, just because the respect unlimited don't mean your ass not wrong. And as being your black king, I'm gonna put your ass back in your spot.
And we done had plenty of conversations about our father, Percy and Boo Boy.
Yeah.
We done had plenty of conversations about Severn and Lenore.
Facts.
So when it's a scale, that scale been tipped a long time ago.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So
imagine if Boo Boy and Percy had raised us.
Boy, no.
How would our mind be?
No.
No. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Got you.
Hear me out. Because after all, our mother chose these men to procreate with.
That was her fault.
No, you're not getting me that fucking box tonight. Not tonight. You're not. Look, I got cursed on last night. It's not gonna happen tonight. Look, Coffee and Cognac on TikTok, Coffee and Cognac on Instagram, Coffee and Cognac on YouTube, Coffee and Cognac on Facebook. It means everything for the subscriptions.
Oh, TikTok, send some gifts. Facebook,
Comments,
send some
love,
hearts. Facebook, send some stars, please. Comment, share.
It means everything.
YouTube, subscribe. We didn't hit our number this weekend, but man, we're gonna push it again this week, man. We need now we need it 500 by Saturday. So by this Saturday, we need 1,000. Please, let's push this thing, man.
Please, especially if you know it's on a personal level. You know 1,000 people?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know 1,000 people.
We need help, man. We really do need help, man.
That's why TikTok's so big.
Yeah.
Please, it'll mean everything, y'all.
We got a comment up there.
Yeah,
Michael Padman said, "Of course it's her fault. Come on, y'all. This y'all show. Don't be scared."
That's my dude. That's the one I laid up there and told to say, Mike, give me some of that Richard Nixon. Now that you got that boy is really good with politics. That's my dude. Shout out to Chestnut Creek, Doraville, Georgia, huh?
You finna get y'all in trouble.
Oh boy, you about to get cursed out.
So
That's my dude. That's my dude right there. What we got?
We had a comment. What you had to say?
I was gonna say, piggyback off of what y'all was saying earlier about the agenda to destroy the Black family, because a lot of times we make decisions or end up how we were raised, what you see. You know, everything is about culture and stuff like that. And when you don't see a successful relationship, it's hard to become that when you're not open.
Getting the echo, step back.
When you're not open to learn, to listen, male or female.
That's true. I think that's attributed to.
But you see how she threw that at you? Because they disobedient.
That's system.
She was talking good until male or female. They always gotta add a little twist. That's why she did one of these. Yeah. You know. Yeah. Want to talk with your finger and throw your head. You know what I'm saying?
That's why grace and mercy is so sufficient for me. Lord knows in heaven, Jay, Melvin, bitch. I'm not always right. But I look to God for grace and mercy. I know I'm wrong, Jay. I know I do a lot of messed up stuff. But I'm not gonna lay up there and say I'm right. I know I'm wrong. Now I admit to myself that I'm wrong. Again, what they say, the first step to the cure is admitting that you have a problem. I ain't lying. I'm gonna admit I have a problem. I'm not always right.
So you got somebody said men should have more sound mind in relationships. Women get emotional. A man needs to step back and see how to get resolution.
That's Melvin again.
Is it true or false?
It's so good to see my brother on this thing. What's up, baby?
If women are
I'm on my way over there when I leave here.
Back with them, or do you step back and become?
It depends.
It depends on who you are. Yeah,
we ain't gonna do this every time.
Yeah.
You're gonna grow up.
Yeah.
You're gonna become emotionally mature.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna act like a baby every time just to get your way.
Big facts.
You know, that ain't cool.
Big facts.
It's emotional maturity goes for both sides, not just a woman, because men can
Definitely
be emotional as well.
We're not disagreeing with
we're humans.
Yeah.
We always talk about that. Yeah. I said last week, it's a clip on Facebook and everything. People be talking about get out your feelings because ain't no money there. I'm not looking for no fucking money. I'm looking for you hurt my heart and now I'm looking for a cure for it.
Yeah.
Stop playing with me, because guess what? After all, what God said, I'm designed after Him. God have emotions. That's a sermon.
Mhm.
God has emotions, and we never talk about that.
Mhm.
You know. I'm sure when the angels in heaven defied God, He said, "I got something for your ass," because my emotions were hurt. Because I created you,
Yeah.
and I created you to do a specific job.
Mhm.
And you want to lay up there and do what you want to do? I got something for you. So
Well, when he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, you think his feelings was hurt? Like, come on now, y'all can do better than this right here. Yeah.
we're gonna
Emotional maturity goes hand in hand for everybody.
You want to touch on Simon anymore?
Not tonight. This ain't that show, man.
I got my good temperature.
Yeah, it is. Whenever you hot, we ain't talking about that. No, we're talking about the NBA first.
All right.
We got any more comments?
Is there a difference between being in touch with your emotions and being emotional?
Yes.
Yeah.
Big
I feel
time.
like women are in touch with their emotions, but when they articulate it, then we are defined as emotional. Like we are rational, that we just always act off of emotions.
Mhm.
And that's not necessarily the case because we too are logical thinkers.
Mm-hmm.
And being able
But
to
I know one thing: when I smile at you, you're gonna surrender.
honey,
Let's do this,
I know
Shannon.
that.
Let's do this. So, fake for every TikTok,
Look at me smile right quick.
TikTok, Facebook, and the studio audience. Don't nobody take any of this stuff personal.
Facts.
What you're saying right now, Shannon, really might be true for you, but we could watch Facebook and see that's not true for everybody.
nothing is true.
We did a show on Duchess and what's his name?
Oh, the Duchess and
What's the
the
guy
Frenchman
name?
or something like that.
And what happened?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. Both of them was emotionally
Emotional.
immature.
And what happened at the end?
Yeah, it didn't end well.
We all lost.
Yeah,
No, we're not gonna
end
do that.
well.
Sometimes you gotta step back and smile at that girl
Mhm.
and say, "You got it."
But you know what? They always tell men that, but sometimes that woman got to step back and smile at that
She's
man.
not gonna do it.
But we can't live with she's not going to do that. These are not babies.
Okay.
The same way they have feelings, we have feelings. The same time, we got to cater to their feelings. Sometimes they got to cater to our feelings. Hell, life is hard on us too.
This is why I love coffee and cognac, because we're coming against the status quo.
Yes.
We're coming
Yes.
against the status quo.
Yes.
I'm a person.
You know, back in the 60s and 70s, a lot of them men died young because they didn't have nobody to talk to. They couldn't express their feelings because back then you was a sucker.
My mind
you know?
instantly went to Otis Redding.
Yeah, you was a sucker for stuff like that. You kept all of that stuff in. You went to the bar and drunk, and that was it.
They made a
You know?
blues song.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But no, now them days are over with. Like with the way women have feelings, we have feelings. You want us to step back sometime and let y'all have y'all moment? Well, hell, you're gonna step back and let me have this moment. I've been carrying a lot of this stuff in too. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna always be the bigger person because I'm not perfect.
I'm never gonna be.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not lying.
It go hand in hand. If a woman loves you, the love she's looking for, she's gonna also give to you. It ain't always you're a man, do this. We're emotional. It can't work to your advantage when you want it to. You know what I'm saying? No.
That needs to be taught. That needs to be taught.
By who?
That's what we're doing right now.
That it needs to be taught because most boys.
For who? Women or men or everybody?
Both. Because most people, y'all, for example, were raised by women.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of our behaviors, again, are taught behaviors, are learned behaviors. So if when your son falls and hurt himself and he wants to cry, the first thing I say is men don't cry. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard. So from young, not just women, not just
Julie, if I catch you crying, I'm gonna fuck you up.
not just the women that y'all married, but the women who raised you to be strong men because that's what they need.
Mhm.
So you come now and teach your son not to cry when they hurt. So yeah, I'm not saying you go bawl into everybody, but there has to be something taught from young to be able to say that it's okay for you to express yourself and not be, you know what I'm saying, beat up for it.
Mm-hmm.
But if that's not being, and for women too, if a woman is taught to have to be taught, because a lot of men are not in the household, a lot of women don't know how to talk to men.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, the behavior, it's a learned behavior. It's not taught. You know, because I'm a hurt woman, my man left me, and I'm all hurt. Now I'm raising my daughter to be that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And your son see that. So it.
Hold on. Is she wrong for saying that? Because if I would have said that, I would have been dead ass wrong.
You've been dead ass wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
But the fact that she's a female,
She can say that.
we're gonna let it
Yeah.
slide.
I'm not knocking it.
That's
No,
real.
that's what I'm saying.
That's real.
You just dropped some jewels. I'm just saying, if I would have said that, would it be received?
You know what? I think when jewels are dropped, I tell Julian this all the time. Julian Kanye, those my little therapists. I talk to them boys.
Mm-hmm.
And I always say this: maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. I say it's never about what's done. I always say who doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let's go back to Frico Puffy for a minute,
I
right?
told you.
Well, whatever. Let's go back to him. If you did that shit,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have 100 million.
Yeah.
Or they gonna scorn your ass.
Right.
What about me? They gonna scorn me.
Wouldn't even be a trial.
Huh?
Yeah.
But the fact that you got 100 million, now you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But again, let's go back to this. The justice is just here to entertain the king.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're a king. I know I'm a king. Huh? Let me rephrase this. I know you're a king.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm a king. Huh? You just here to entertain me.
Mm-hmm.
When I smile at my wife, I know one thing, her heart gonna fucking crumble.
Mm-hmm.
Could you
Guess what?
expound on that?
Expound on what?
Are you saying that the women are just here to, when you say,
I didn't say that,
I'm
Shannon.
asking, can you
Woman, I didn't say that.
provide clarification when you say you're the king and they're just here to entertain me?
No, he's definitely not talking about women.
I'm
Guess
asking for
what?
clarification.
Guess what? If I'm a king, right? Well, I'm a king, right? And I'm sitting on my throne, right? Guess who's right next to me? Not behind me, not in front of me, none of that. Guess who's beside me?
Oh.
My queen,
As it should.
right? And guess what the justice is here to do for us? Entertain us.
Mm-hmm.
And if at some chance you should entertain the justice, your ass entertain me too.
Somebody said from a male perspective, women can express their emotions, men have to use emotional intelligence.
That's somebody trying to get
I'm sorry. Say it again.
A male perspective said women can express their emotions, men have to use emotional intelligence.
Why?
I don't agree. I don't
That's a
agree
deep-
with that.
No, I don't mean said that. I'm saying why.
But that's a deep ass statement.
I think everybody has to be emotionally intelligent to move forward.
That liquor
I
running through
agree.
me, I gotta use the bathroom.
I agree.
This is the best shit ever. What you-
30-second break. We can read some comments to kill some time.
Somebody said transparency brings good energy. It's not good to wear your heart on your sleeve.
I agree with that.
Communication is key.
We used to say that communication is key, but understanding is key.
Absolutely. Listening,
Yeah, because everybody can talk, but if we're not understanding each other, we're just wasting words. But I think that's a problem in the Black community, understanding.
Absolutely.
And me and Ned had this conversation about 2 weeks ago. Sometimes I think people will not understand you on purpose because a point is going to be proven, So
men are more emotional. Then somebody asks.
I don't think we could. What angels?
When Wookie made the
I don't.
about the angels in heaven, what God said.
The angels that was created, that God created.
What happened?
Somebody said, "What angels?" I said, "The angels that God created in heaven."
So that's somebody.
I don't know.
I
They.
ain't trying to dish you. You don't know the words. I studied the word.
Do you guys, as males, find it hurts your pride to admit when you're wrong? Does it do something to you to admit
Not
when
me.
you're wrong?
Not me, but I can't say that for everybody in this room.
It hurt me to admit I'm wrong, Jay. Nev, you too.
Somebody,
I think Mookie, Nev, and Shannon.
Damn!
I think it hurt all y'all pride.
Wrong.
I do.
Get on your ass.
I think it hurt all of y'all pride to say y'all wrong.
It does hurt my pride to say I'm wrong.
Let me tell you this: the only time
I know
Paris,
you. I know you.
Paris, look at that right there.
I know you.
You know what? I'm all right. So I can tell you this.
You lying right now.
I'm petty. No, I'm not lying. I'm petty
as hell.
I'm petty because if you're not understanding me, ain't no way in hell I'm going to understand you at all.
I didn't witness you. Wait. I didn't witness you do some shit. And I'm like, he know you're wrong. But you gonna keep doing it.
But because it's from things that happened in the past.
But
I'm petty. I will admit I'm petty.
I'm petty as hell, too.
Yeah, I don't have a problem admitting I'm wrong, but I will play a game with you, because if you have a problem admitting you're wrong, if you have a problem understanding me, you don't see where I'm coming from, you ain't got to agree with me, but you ain't damn stupid. Oh yeah, I go there with you.
Okay.
Piggyback on your
I got it.
logical thinking as a man from last night, one of your people said women can express it because it's to be expected. A man has to express it intelligent way because that's what he's expected to do when it comes to logic.
Okay.
So.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds like one of my homies. Who was that?
Michael Pittman.
Boy, what's up, baby?
Somebody said a lot of hormones in the food are causing
I
feminization
agree.
in men.
I agree
In the
100%.
food.
Yes.
In the food.
When I talk about that, people think I'm crazy.
No.
That is true.
You're not.
They're shooting us up with a lot of stuff, man.
This is why I told you the other day. I told to the podcast the other day. This woman came on TikTok and told me, she said, "Man, look, check this out, Black. Your seasoning cabinet is medicine. I love to cook for my family." My mother-in-law, shout out to Miss Lenore Reed again. She said, "Boy, when you cook, you do it from your soul."
Mm-hmm.
She said, "You like to see people smile when they eat.
Mm-hmm.
It means something to me, Jay. That's a gift to me, right?" And hold on, wait. The food may be one thing. We go get it from the market.
Mm-hmm.
When I put my magic on it, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
oh, she's a great cook too. I learned a lot of my techniques from your mama.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "No, you do it like this." And I said, "Damn, why you do that?" And she said, "Guess what? I watched my mother do it."
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing, right? A lot of times, let me say this to the audience. A lot of times we need to go back to the ancestors
Mm-hmm.
and
We're gonna
ask.
start something, boy.
Hold on,
We're gonna start something.
Hold on. We need to go back to the ancestors and say, "Am I doing this right?"
Mm-hmm.
You know, Lord knows how to mention this again. I didn't bury my mama.
Mm-hmm.
I cremated my mom. That was my decision.
Mm-hmm.
And me and her talked about that. And I said, "Girl, I don't care what you say. I want you with me forever."
Mm-hmm.
So when I go in my bedroom, guess where she at?
Mm-hmm.
Right on my dresser.
Who is that?
Dan, you, it's my homeboy.